was bullcrap. You get that. You get a chair to sit on and a bed. But you have death claws over here. Shall we take them out with a choking grenade? I have one. And go squeeze out. Yeah, they respawn, by the way. I want your hand in marriage. The range you were. Okay, so that means, she. That means she. I mean, this was a she, and, well. Anyway. That means she was becoming a mother death claw. If they have an egg, I believe. I had to throw down my. What was it? Yeah. Anyway, you have nothing. And now I have a home. I was thinking about it. If I was, you know, about to be homeless, right? Say, I own a house, but I lost my job. What would I do? Right? Bomb blade. Anyway, the first thing I'll do is see if I can actually live in my vehicle, because I think that's the best thing for homelessness. Because one, you don't have to worry about your gear getting wet at all. Right? And Hobo Road, I think a year or something ago, you said it too? You know, I believe the video is why living in a vehicle is the best for homelessness. By Hobo Road 5.0, it's 5.0 now. Right? But yeah. One, I will see if I'm able to live in my vehicle. This is why I say, or why I live by the mantra, you know, never buy a vehicle that you cannot live in. Or buy a vehicle that you can live in. Truck, you can live in the back of it. If you can get a camper thing on it. SUV, van, right? Etc. Here. Oh, Basin Creek Building. Wait, this is, yep. This is an Easter egg, by the way, if y'all know. But yeah. What I would do is see, okay, do I have enough money to make my vehicle into a living space? Which means put a platform. Or even if you're in a truck, you know, put a bed or a, whatchamacallit, on it. A cot with a little bit of a cook system and a little bit of comforts. Now I have my vehicle. You know, to where no matter what, like, Now, if you feel like you're about to become homeless, plan for it. Okay, what do I need? Actually, no, that would crash the game. Really? Yeah. Usually over here is better. But yeah, I would. Okay. Oh, I need a bed platform. Like, if it's just you, you know, like, a bed platform. I say at least a 2-inch, 3-inch if you can afford it, with space and all that, not this money. Right. Now, Steve Wallace has cooked in the back of a truck with one of those like propane, butane, like, isobutane, propane container things with the thing that one of those things you screw on it. I'll link that video. Because we're watching it. Now, another thing you need is pillows and blankets for pretty much every season. Now, I actually have those type of things in book bags. And when it gets winter and cold, bam, I can get that out. You know, I see hoodies and sleep pants, like nice sleep pants, like sleep pants that like you can have when it's cold, warm, whatever. Like, do you need solar? Not really. You really don't. You can get by with, you know, with, I cannot think of what it's called right now. If your vehicle can charge without being turned on, the better, in my opinion. The better, in my opinion. Because you'll be able to use one of those. What's this one inverter? I think it's an inverter that you can plug into your cigarette lighter spot. When y'all remember when vehicles had cigarette lighters? Had literally cigarette lighters in the thing? Yeah. I haven't seen one of those since early 2000s. Now, do you need a power bank, like one of those power converter things? Not really, but you can get one because, you know, it'll really help. Another thing I think you'll need would be like get a little fridge. Like, it depends on the space. Like, Forrest in his van, he had one of those college dorm refrigerators. You know exactly which ones. You could also get one if you like. Well, I'm gonna like you know, I could use, I have a small little Frigidaire, like, soda cosmetics thing that I could put into my cigarette charger. My cigarette lighter thing, the 12 volt, thing it's called now. Oh, by the way, I have no idea what. Oh, by the way, that's a female, by the way. Supposedly. Let me see if I hear, just in case it does. Or whatever. By the way, sometimes it will crash as you're saving, but whatever.
What do you need?
See? Female. Now we have a skeleton. Yeah. Now, unless you have the space, literally, there are so many. What? Oh wait, I know what that is. That's gonna crash my game. That's gonna crash the game. No, that's for that. Now, at least, like, if you're like, well, I'm gonna buy, some meat or whatever, just cook it then and there, then yeah. Get one of the small things, like, if you want to keep it plugged in, like your yogurt, you get cold for a while until you're ready to eat it, etc. They're not much, actually. They're not that big. Another thing I think you'll need is a way for water. Have a little bit of water, whatever. Again, you could do an igloo, one of those igloo things, the little, I have to, what, really? Y'all aren't mad at me? You should be mad at me. Oh yeah, it's like you can't, no, I can't think what it's called. It's one of those igloo things. It's one of the igloo things that I have it. I'm gonna have to show you in a separate video. I also have, a 5-liter thing I got. It's pretty cheap. I also have a 6-gallon one, like somewhere. Probably the peppermint room, I guess. I don't know. Really, kind of don't need thing. At the very least, I'll have these little solar chargers I have, the Blavor and the, I cannot think what the brand is, but it's model T11W. It's a wireless charger, which means it's solar. It's 5 watts. Honestly, yeah, if you just have phones, yeah. And you can put this on your dash in the sun and just, what have you. So that, what? What? Why are you mad? Well, now, a good thing to have, like if you have a truck, I'm going to link a video that was genius, you know, where they had a space for the canned food, way to microwave and all that, you know. I know the person, but I can't remember where, like right now what the channel name is, but it was genius for that in the truck. Forestry Forest, you know, his setup for both his vans pretty genius too, because like you're able to live in it, cooking it, eating it, do whatever. Another thing I would say is get a 5-gallon bucket. Okay, go to Walmart, get the toilet seats in the camping section, 5-gallon bucket, and some bags, some garbage bags. Therefore, you'll have a way to go to the bathroom. Right? This is if you live in your vehicle. But yeah. This is literally what I would be trying to do, too. Now, there's one route I would never go in, you know, if I was, you know, and that would be because there are a lot of homeless people that get combative, and you're gonna have to go really early to even get a spot. That would be homeless shelter, or at least all the time. Because a homeless shelter, honestly, you're gonna have to get there super early to try to get a spot. Right? Hobo Road is a really good resource. You know, some of the things tough. Right? Now, for bathing, you can literally make a rent, you know, free thing. Rent-free wash. Easily. Right? Also, for wipes, I would use them to wipe down there first before you start washing yourself. Trust me. I sometimes use wipes. You know, if I don't have time to get a shower for an appointment or what have you, I try to get a shower the night before. But if you can't, I would. Okay, there are rinse-free bath sponges. Those work good. I've used them to test them out. You know? You can also get a little bit of body wash. Put a little bit of body wash and with a decent amount of water in a bottle. You can shake it up and I would still rinse your hair, and if you have a beard, your beard and your face. Still. But that's why you have another thing of water with it in a bottle. What is that? Now, your bag. Your homeless bag should have comforts. For me, I would have my beard shear kit, my beard stuff. Right? I can trim my beard, trim the mustache and all that, and look more better. A comb. And a brush. Face wipes. Because if your face is a little bit dirty and you're trying to eat, yeah. Always look presentable. Pretty much every homeless advice thing I've watched says always look presentable. By the way, is this supposed to be a gore here or something? I swear. Yeah, there it is. I think. Is it? Are you a gore? Yeah. Always look presentable. This is legit device. Pretty much every homeless person who cares about their appearance will say. Another one is the E. Parker Fire Top. That's another channel I would recommend. You know, oh no, I'm not going over there. Now, I decided to do this while playing a game so you can enjoy gameplay and advice. Now, my bag would have a charger in it. Oh no, that's not that. I want that. Basically, my homeless bag would be my own bag. Honestly, let's get real here. Now, peanut butter is good. I would get the half peanut butter, half jelly too, because that will give you your protein and your a sugar boost. You can get packets of beans and rice together that's seasoned already for pretty darn cheap, actually. I know, maybe like $2. I got a couple, two something. I got, a little packet thing. I can have a couple meals if need be. I'm gonna put that with my cook kit. But I'll talk about a cook kit in a minute. Oh, really? Oh my god, this... Well, I can't do that quest. Well, can I? No, I don't. Now, I would have, if you're in an urban situation, a bicycle kit. Okay? Trust me, have some sort of survival kit because it has let me see, because I do have the, if you're in urban, cutting tool, combustion device, cover, container, and cordage. Right? If you're just out on the street, in a tent, in a thing. Now, shelter. Vehicle. Tent. Or even hammock. Right? If you're a nice enough hammock that doesn't really rain much, it doesn't get really cold, yeah, a hammock would be a good thing. I would get one that has the tarp and a bug net thing on it. The one I have comes out of the bag with the stuff. I have no way to put that up to test it out because none of the trees here, let's go over here, they're not really close together in my aunt's yard. I do have a tent. Oh, for a tent, get seam seal. Even if you have one of the cheapo tents, I have a Wakeman tent, which I do have. I have a 2- and 4-person Coghlan's pop-up one, but that's for emergency shelter only. I must say this. Now, when okay, now now if you want a decent cutting tool, like what I use for all purpose, I would recommend a True Living one, right? The True Living I have it right here, I think. Or do I? Wait a second. Should be in this bag right here, it's next to me. A good just do all knife, in my opinion. Oh, hey, I got a. Which one was this one? Me, as a True Living paring knife, you can get at Dollar General. Another one that I feel like, well, because honestly, that's going to be least suspicious knife you have. You can actually, you know, make, now for the cutting, I would have a little multi-tool just to do a little bit of task. I would try to not get a Chinese one because I mean, if you're like, well, if you don't care about, you know, if lead's being made or used in it, then yeah. No, I would you get honestly, for urban, all you'll need if you want a Swiss Army knife is the Swiss Army Knife SD, the one with the little knife, little file thing, and the scissors, because that will work really well, just for everyday use, honestly. It's amazing how those two are close together and close together to everything else. I must say that. By the way, I'm only walking in places where I know it won't crash my game because less things and all that. And less opportunity, and less chance for me to have to do PCB. Code cell buffers. Or buffer. Let's go near. Is it Guardian Peak? Camp Guardian? I don't actually know. Honestly. But yeah. You know, you'll want. Like, a multi-tool will be really good because you'll be able to. And a Swiss Army knife, which I carry. Like, I pretty much carry a little cheaper one in my little first aid bag. My first aid survival bag I have, the Beast One Get Prepared one, the orange one. You know what, let me reorganize this before it pops real quick. But yeah, it's it's basically a little. I wish I could. Oh, I wish OBS would work for me. But what it has on it is the little knife, the little. It has like a little thing on it, but has like a bottle opener on it too, and the thing I've used the most off of this, the scissors, because oh my god, you do not know, right? I would actually get a Swiss Army knife instead, though. It's worth the money, in my personal opinion. And now, if you're woodland, by the way, I would have just a lighter, because that is the easiest thing to explain, you know? Like, well, you know? So, yeah. Now, if you can afford a dog, get a dog. Get a dog that can protect you. Because there are people who are jerks who will mess with you. Oh, no, am I doing that? Anyway, so get yourself some self-defense that's legal. Mace or pepper spray. I carry a thing of pepper spray with me on my urban bag. I mean, where I usually go isn't, dangerous. But yeah. Remember, pepper spray is easier to deploy than a gun or a knife, so you'll be able to spray them with the mace or the pepper spray. And it's legal. Right? Always have a way to process food, cook, and all that. Honestly, just get yourself. Honestly, the basic bare bones thing I carry is a bottle, a 42-ounce bottle with a 24-ounce cup. That's all I carry with me, with a little cook system. Now, I've shown you how to make, I think, on this channel, how to make a boner. Right? If I haven't, tell me and I'll do it for y'all. Now, the one how I make it is I have, okay, you know the Coghlan's one? I'll show you the Coghlan's thing in a separate video. Now, yes, this is pretty much a music and sermon channel, but I want to help y'all get prepared just in case, you know? Oh, I haven't found the business thing yet. Oh no, that's not that. Yeah, I want to get y'all prepared. So if y'all ever become homeless, because guess what? In this environment, in this economy, you can become homeless like that. Right? I want to let y'all face a reality. I want to help y'all face reality and go, you know what? I'm prepared for it. Right? I can't help y'all with death, but, you know, that's not my place. Well, to say as it happens to everyone, get right with the Lord. Now, food. Things like grits, like 2 things of grits will give you more than enough iron for the day. Yes, things like, let me just do this so I can make sure that I only have 2 DT wells. As I'm preparing my herba. What? Really? I can't prepare it? Stupid. Do I not have a hammer? I can hold that one. Yeah. Oh, geez. Yeah. Now, an EDC knife I carry is this little also Control 7 in one, because it has a flat head and a Phillips head, little screwdriver bit, the knife, the basic accoutrements, and the basic bottle opener, which does work. But it also has fill rod, because I run out of lighter fluid, which I have basically, don't carry a torch, just carry a lighter, because no one will go, hey, why are you carrying that lighter? Oh, they'll assume that you smoke, right? Easy peasy, you can explain it. You can explain it, right? There we go. Okay. Triple ham. Gobble, gobble, gobble. That's amazing that this has... Oh, is this the one... This is our chest reach thing, and I'm pretty sure it has, like, does that have no pants to it? Yep, it has pants to it. So, yeah. But yeah. So, cutting tool. Multi-tool, sturdy folding, or fixed blade. Essential for breaking into secured areas. Don't do that. It's illegal unless it's like SHEF. And just... Crafting, processing food, or repairing gear. The cutting device. Lighter, ferro rod, torch, right? Crucial for warmth, safety, or signaling, as an urban environment can get cold fast without power. Now cover. Compact top, poncho, emergency blanket, provides protection from rain and wind, acting as a personal microclimate. And this is why I would not go the talk route at all. A lot of homeless people are like, yeah, don't go the talk route, my dude. Hubbo Jumbo recommends tent or hammock. Tarp is not a good idea. Right? Containers. Stainless steel water bottle, which I do have a 40-ounce one, 42-ounce one, and a 24-ounce cup, so I have that is what I would have in my cooking system. Have a silcock key, by the way. That is for, if you know the side of the building that says water, you're going to need that little key to even get the water out. Okay? Now, cordage, 550 paracord, even this, let me get it, even this, dental floss, silver thread, bank line, right, etc., right? Now, 10 C's. Okay? This is really only if you're in a thing, okay? Cutting tool, combustion, cover, container, cordage. But you're going to add candling, i.e. light. Flashlight, headlamp, a candle, Preferably with red light mode to preserve night vision, which I actually have a thing that runs on D cells that has a little thing for red, a red lens thing. Okay. Then cotton material, bandana. I have me. Oh, what is it? I can't remember what I bought yesterday. Someone go on my survival channel. I'm talking about I wanted to, it's the latest video of that, of me wanting to go on the trail. That's out where I usually go. I think it's a handkerchief. It's a handkerchief. That's something you do too. Now, common material can be used for first aid, filtration of water, hygiene, and fire starting. Now, also thing I would recommend is if you're like, well, you know, if you want something you just use right now, you can go get little magic towels from Dollar General, Dollar Tree. I wouldn't recommend $100 since that would be way too much for what it is. Trust me, I used to shop at a $100 all the time when I was in Orlando. Yeah. Then a compass, which the compass I got from the SHEF, the lymphatic one, actually works perfectly. Actually, I had plenty of what is it? Okay, where'd it go? What? Okay, slow down. Oh, also another thing you can have is fishing line or monofilament line. That's really good for just suturing and all that. Where is the third one? Where is it? Oh, here. Now I have, surprisingly, the little cheaper one that have like my couple things of fishing hooks in. The cheaper survival blade bracelet. That one works well. The Mobile's one works well, and surprisingly, I forgot what it's called, which brand it is. That works well. Now, don't rely on that, on those. Have like, I have a couple ones that do work. You know. Can I use this? I wonder if I can use this thing, like, probably for this one, but that's it. It's a store one. Yeah. Now, right? Compass. A bottom-oriented compass for navigating through city streets, or finding routes out of town, or we way out of the woods. Always have signaling also. Now, cargo tape, duct tape, gorilla tape. You can get really good duct tape from Dollar Tree, actually. The black one, the heavy duty one, that's actually really good. Tyler Tube, I actually tested it out, and it's really good. I have two things of duct tape. A small one, which I'm going to put into a kit. Now, it's crucial for rapid simple repairs. The canvas needle, if you know how to cook. If you know how to cook or how to sew, canvas needle will be good. Well, if you know how to sew, suture yourself, what have you. That would be good. The sewing, your backpack, shoes, what have you, suturing yourself, so you can get through a thing. Now, first aid kit is the biggest thing. First aid kit, okay? Now, all you need really is just a basic first aid kit. I would have some butterfly closures. If you can afford it, I would have a, oh god, I can't think of the card now. The one thing that you can put on and the zipper things to close a wound, that is a temporary thing so you can get to a hospital. Now, and the one if I could find the one I carry, that'd be great. But I have one that has like alcohol prep pads and bandages. Yeah, that's the basic bare bones one I would have. You can go to Dollar Tree, Dollar General, and go get a first aid kit. From there, I think you can go to like I can't think what's called now. Oh God. Is it? I can't recall. The county health thing. The health clinic. The county health thing, you know? Health clinic or whatever. You can say, hey, I'm homeless. Mind if I get a few things for my first aid kit? My little first aid kit right here. And they probably will. Because they get like 1,000 kajillion anyway. Another thing you should do is you can go to a fast food restaurant. When you go to a fast food restaurant and say, hey, mind if I get a few forks, spoons, wet naps? I'm homeless, like a few just so I can clean myself a little bit and all that. They'll probably do it. Because no one really, because they get basically truckloads every day anyway, right? Now, at Dollar General, when one of the bags have a tendency to get, an unopened one tends to get stuck to the other one. That is a precious resource. Look for precious resources no matter where you are. It'll help. Okay? Even when I'm walking, or even riding with my aunt to town, because she takes me to my appointments, because I refuse to drive into town because I hate traffic. I'm always looking for, okay, what is a precious resource? I will link a Frank Bush video for that. If I remember. Someone tell me to remind me if I forget to post these videos, post these channels. Right? Please. Now, considerations. I would actually do comfort. Basic first aid and hygiene items, you know? Like in this one, I made, like the little thing I showed you, I keep this kit back, a first aid kit. Let me get this out of the way. I put hydrating electrolyte drink mixes in here that expire. Oh, well, they expire next year, 3/25/27. Get the ones that have sugar in it, because the ones without sugar, the sugar-free ones, are actually not good for you, right? I have some matches you'll need too. I have some basic bandages. I put some antiseptic wipes. I have alcohol pads I put in here, a crap ton of those. Some single leaf pads I put in here. Because you don't know. I put in a thing of Kleenex. That is for multi-purpose. I put 2 things of chapstick in here. The candy cane, because the candy cane, it does have paraffin, but it has mineral oil, which will actually help too. I put in 2 just bandages I have. I put some ready-made cords in here. A fishing thing. Some wax dental floss. A sewing kit. A little sewing kit with the buttons, the ripper, and the needles. Now, remember, my area where I am, it has fishing, it has hunting, so I can do that. I also put one of these cheapo, depot, little rip-off, basic, slow card you'll find in here. Also, of course, this has a safety blade, not a safety blade, razor blade in here already. I do have the little rip-off of the, I can't think of what Swiss Army knife it is. The one with like the metal on it and not the plastic. Like a rip-off of that. Goes up 12. I don't know what these are actually. Knuckle bandages? Because they don't tell me what they are on the package. I put a bunch of different, and basically this is what I'll need, what I'll be carrying if I was homeless, and so. Okay, that's nice. Now, this bayite one I have is a decent fill rod for, don't do a fill rod in urban. Never. Because, like, it's stupid, in my opinion. When you can do matches and all that, like, obviously, so, yeah. If you hear sounds, that's me closing this thing right here. Where's the thing go? You can also get one of these core light first aid travel things. It has just bandages and one non-stick pad. You can kit bash this very easily. I run that as kit bash. Now, something I would actually do is go to Dollar Tree for $1.25. You can get liquid skin. It's for minor cuts, cracks, and abrasions. Seals and protects, flexible protection, long-lasting, 100% waterproof, quick dry, outlast no sting. Now, you should read on the back of this. It's a small little thing that you can use maybe once, twice, I guess. Of course, I've never had to use it. Because I don't really cut myself wide. What just fell? Also, Dollar Tree or Dollar General for $1 sells these little plastic fork, knife, spoon things. Right? It's $1. Right? It's for basic stuff, Now, carry cash. Also. Right? For calories, have like lightweight, high calorie food. Always have, in an urban situation, a gray man mentality of wearing nondescript, neutral clothing to blend into the crowd. So yeah. Let me prepare some more stuff again. Weapons. Did I already prepare these? God, I'm gonna all this one. Except for this. Heavy incinerator. I'm only doing this because let me just put that on and just I'm not going to maintain these right now. I'm not going to do that. Nice spear, laser pistol. Okay. Now, a lot of what I've said will really help you out in the long run. Now, I can teach you, like, raw survival. A 10C kit will be what you want, okay? Yeah? No. Another thing I would recommend. Hand sanitizer. Okay? You know the ones where you can actually like reuse, the ones with like the you can put on you, like attach. Get one of those, because that's going to really help you with a lot of things. By the way, listen to this. What are you even doing? What is the... Literally, what is the thing even doing? Wait. Yeah, I got the Federator. Cat! Anyway. Now, to kill your knife, say you're going to be doing... Oh, also, I would also recommend you go to Dollar Tree and get those zip ties, nylon zip ties. Those will last for quite a bit. Another thing you can do for cutting, which is actually really, you know, well, as a backup for cutting stuff, is a small cutter knife. These are actually very easy to explain. By the way. Look at this repair. Yep. I'm playing with the silver rifle. Yeah, I don't like the silver rifle at all, by the way. I think it's stupid. It's not Columbine. Columbine. Yeah, it does a crap ton of damage. But it probably uses like 1,000 thing. But yeah. Now, if you're in... Well, you can do a Tennessee kit for either way. I would literally just do like a 5 Tennessee kit. Along with your main stuff. Do you need a hiking bag? Not really, but... You know. Now, the core 5... Cutting, combustion, cover, container cordage, you know, baseline, twine, blah, blah, etc. Now, the most vital for Tennessee's, according to Dave Canterbury, cutting tool, a sturdy knife, fixed blade, or saw is essential for building shelter, creating fire, and processing game. Now, what is it? I had it somewhere. Maybe put it down. Oh, yeah. Now, one thing I would do for processing game, but not doing bone, one thing you could get for like maybe like a couple bucks on Bud K is a walking killer. So many gear snobs like these because they're sturdy, and supposedly these are what I heard. This is basically Moore's Chinese thing. And it's actually really nice. I carry I think. What bag would it be in then? Like a 4 or 5C, you know, night knife kit with a Moore companion. That's a really good knife to get. There's really Dave Cannon, oh god, Cleveland Dean. Where's that go? I got hand sanitizer on my keyboard and it just dried up. Now, combustion device, a ferrocerium rod, a big lighter, which I will recommend a big lighter, or waterproof matches to ensure fire creation in the weather. Cover, heavy duty tarp, wool blanket, a mostly poncho to protect against the elements. Yeah, a mostly poncho is the least I would actually carry. And I think I do carry one in my open bag, which is in my aunt's vehicle, because I'm probably going to an appointment Monday, I think. I don't know. And I want to keep it in there just in case. I have my bushcraft bag with me here for my bushcraft survival bag for suburban or woodland here, so I can actually have that in my hut. Container, stainless steel bottle or pot to hold water in boiler for purification. I've not got to. I do have I think 120 ounce Pathfinder stainless steel pot. I've not got to wash that because I don't remember where it went. But I do have a container for that either way and all my things. Cordage, paracord, bank line, twine. Or, honestly, for fishing, Cody Ladine actually recommends for cordage. Here it is, I can look at it, dental floss. Because it's strong enough, you go into your teeth, so it's strong enough to do other stuff. You can use this, like the wax, non-flavored stuff, or non-minted stuff, for suturing, fishing, etc. The remaining is a cotton material, bandana, little scarf, handkerchief like I have, which I will be putting in because it's in a 3-pack for $4, but yet they can do 3 for $4 and they can't move handkerchiefs. But for stupid bandanas, they can only do a 2-pack when they should be able to do a 3-pack, like they used to. But that's pillow tape, right? You know, duct tape, willow tape, the gear, first aid, and improvising tools. Yeah, duct tape can be used on a wound, just in case you have no, until you get to a hospital. Compass, a quality base plate or mirror compass for navigation. Literally, I use a little map compass from a Ozark Trail thing, which works perfectly. I use my paracord bracelet compasses that work perfectly, and a static compass that I have that works perfectly. Yeah. Handling, reliable headlamp or flashlight for hands-free. Like at night, I have like a couple. I have my little Ozark Trail 50 lemon one, which works great. I have. Oh hey, I forgot. I have one of these things I got. You know, one of these little ones you can, with the little clip you can put in your pocket or whatever. I got one of those that works very good. I gotta wipe that off somehow. Oh, that's my pocket usually too. Hand sanitizer, obviously for me, I would have also carabiner. I'm adding an 11C carabiner. Carabiners can be used, which I do have one. Oh good, I had it on. Oh god, thank god. Because that's almost an hour. You know, canvas needle for sewing, speed stitching, or sewing heavy materials, canvas, leather, whatever. Now, key principles. Redundancy. I usually carry 2 knives with me, either way. On my paracord bracelet, on the one I got with the light on it, which doesn't actually work because I actually put water in it, that has a small little cutting thing and a T cutting thing. You know, so that is my backup cutting for my knife I do carry, which is the Ozark Trail thing, and I actually do carry it because I'm like, it's a knife. It's a knife. I need a knife. You know, plus there's a little cordage cutting thing in here, so I have that for cutting too if I need.